Hello, welcome back to another video. I've got a British accent and I don't know why. Can you guys handle it if I do a whole video in this accent? I'm kind of getting the vibe of a no. Okay, that being the case, we're just going to do the whole video in a normal Seth voice. Although this isn't going to sound normal to you right now because I just did the British and that's going to goof everything up. Regardless, how you doing? Welcome back to another video. My name's Seth. Today, we're going to be doing something that's really cool. We're going to learn how to juggle. Juggling is something I absolutely love. It's something that I learned to do as a way of like de-stressing, because when you're juggling balls, you can't really think about anything that's going wrong, you can't think about anything that's going good, you just focus on the juggling balls. I'm here at our family cabin in Swan Lake, right outside Big Fork, Montana. It's amazing, but I don't have any of my gear with me, so no juggling balls to learn with. Luckily, I'm a magician. And we've got plums. So we're gonna learn how to juggle with these here plums. The reason I chose plums is because even though they're smaller than what you want to learn to juggle with, you want to learn with bigger things and then get smaller and smaller. Plums have a certain amount of weight, and the way they fly through the air is very aerodynamic because of the peel. They're perfect for juggling. I don't juggle anything other than plums ever. But it doesn't matter what you're juggling, because you can juggle all sorts of things. You can juggle bowling pins, you can juggle forks, you can juggle people, you can juggle babies, you can juggle tissues, whatever. Tissues I've actually heard is easy to learn with because they fall down slowly, but I've never actually tried juggling tissues before. Alright, let's see. So I would not learn with tissues. Tissues, not the way to go. Plums are the way to go. Anyway, we're going to start off with the basics. There's a lot of different ways to juggle. You can juggle like this, you can juggle like this, you can juggle crossed, you can do all sorts of different ways of juggling. Today, I'm just going to teach you what's called a cascade. So the way a cascade looks is like this. And basically, what a cascade is you're throwing 3 balls, but there's only 2 in the air at a time. So at any given point during a cascade, there's one. At any given point during the cascade, there's always going to be 1 ball in my hand, if not. Given point during the cascade, there's always going to be 1, if not 2 balls in your hands. So that's what's really cool. The way to start learning this is you can start with just 2 balls, and here's what you're going to do. You're going to throw 1 up into this hand, okay? So start with in your dominant hand. In that case, it's going to be my right hand. If you're left hand, do it opposite. Start with the ball in your dominant hand and throw it to the other hand, and practice catching with the ball here. Then, right, this isn't difficult, anyone can do this. Then, right as this ball is about to hit this hand, you throw up the other one. So it'll look like this. You throw it, and right as you're about to catch, you throw up the one in this hand. Almost as one fluid action. Throw, catch. Throw, catch. Throw, catch. And what makes the biggest difference is the actual accuracy of your throws. When I started off, I'd be like, and I don't, that was a bad example, like, ah! You know, accuracy matters. So just being able to throw nice and soft from one hand to the other makes a big difference, and then you can start doing this. What's also helpful is to grab your 3rd ball and hold it in this hand, and practice throwing with 2 balls, and just throw. And do this just holding this one in this hand as well. And once you've got this down and you can do this comfortably, I'd say once you've done this like 10 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times in a row, and you got that down and you're not dropping them anywhere and your accuracy's good, then you can move on to the next step, which is going to be throw, catch, and right when you're about to catch this one, you throw this one. So you start with 2 balls in this hand and 1 ball in this hand, and you end with 1 ball in this hand, 2 balls in this hand. And basically, you're just starting to do you're doing the cascade motion once. So what's important is just being able to throw accurately. It goes up, catch throw, catch throw. Catch throw, catch throw. And then the next step is obviously you just keep adding more catch throws. So catch throw, catch throw, catch throw. And back here. Catch throw, catch throw, catch throw, catch throw. Yeah. You start with 2 in this hand, 1 in this hand, and you repeat. And you just add on and on and on, more and more and more, the more comfortable you get with it. One other thing I'm going to add is a lot of people when they're learning this, don't try and learn this sitting down, it might be more difficult, but it might benefit you later on. One other thing I notice when people are learning to juggle is that they throw the balls out in front of them too much. And this is definitely something I did when I was first learning, is when I juggle, I would throw them out. And if you're sitting here juggling and you're finding yourself going forward or going off to the side, or I don't know, maybe you throw backwards and you're like going back. Point being, accuracy makes a big difference. Being able to control where you're throwing and being able to throw straight up and straight down instead of out or to the side or backwards, I don't know. That makes a big difference. So yeah, that's how to juggle. Hope that was helpful. Hope you take this and you use this to help you deal with your stress and conquer your anxiety and just become stronger in life, because now you know how to juggle. Anyway, if you have any questions, comment them below. I probably will do more juggling tutorials later on, and ball dropping tutorials later on. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, you know the deal. We'll be back next week. See you guys.